All right, welcome to the first class of our 8-week long series. I'm so happy you're joining me, those of you who are live. My name is Jessica Edstrom. And tonight we're going to talk about my oils are here, now what? How do we use our oils? How do we get the dust off those bottles and make them work for our health? I recommend you might want to pad of paper. There's going to be a lot of information if you're a note taker type. And at the end of or towards the end, I'm not going to do it directly at the end, of the class tonight, I'm going to do a code word, and you're going to collect all 8 code words, and when you do that, after the 8 weeks, you will receive a free diffuser from me. And my hope is that you learn all about essential oils. There's so much to know, so many uses, and so it's going to be beneficial, I hope, for you. I want you to keep track of those code words. You're welcome to send them to me as you complete the videos, so that I know you're actually doing it and I'm not just sending you things over and over that you're not interested in. But you also need to keep a bank of the 8 words. I'm not going to track them for you. I have too many people joining. And so keep all 8, maybe write them on your calendar as you watch the video. I have a notes page in my phone and I keep things like that there, and then you can just screenshot it to me at the end, and that's how we'll do it, okay? If you have any questions, just let me know. So let's get right to it. I'm going to share the slides here. Okay, so first class, I have my oils, now what? So write down, if you have your paper, what I do when I sit down with people, if I am able, I will have them write 3 reasons that they purchased doTERRA. So what are your top 3 kind of priorities with using the essential oils? And if I was able to do an in-person follow-up with you, we did that. But if I wasn't, then we'll do that now. So I want you to just write down 3 specific needs. Maybe it's a child who has asthma, someone who snores, maybe it's your own personal needs. But if you have your paper and you're taking notes, go ahead and jot those down now. I also each of you should have a really good reference guide, and you're going to use this when you're using your oils. And people get overwhelmed. They're like, I'm trying to memorize all of this, but really I tell people, as you need them, you're going to learn how to use them. Okay, you don't need to know all of these protocols for health issues you don't even have. So as you need them, they will arrive for you. Maybe you could even put your reference book in your medicine cabinet. So when you open up your medicine cabinet, you're looking at your natural solution. Hi, Jen. Okay. Is that
Jeff, this is my daughter Jen in Glenwood Springs.
Okay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. So now, obviously, you cannot circle this on the screen, but you can jot down your notes. There are different kind of protocols we have for general health, okay? When we speak in doTERRA, we don't just say, take a few drops of oil and you're gonna become perfectly healthy, right? There is a health lifestyle pyramid that we follow where things like good sleep, good diet, rest, reducing stress, reducing toxins are all a part of the holistic kind of map we're using to enhance your health, okay? So the first in Foundations is talking about the lifelong vitality supplements. And this, I just got in the mail today because I literally just ran out, is our lifelong vitality pack, okay? You'll hear that me speak about that a lot because it is our most popular product in doTERRA. A lot of people think it would be an essential oil, but it's not. It's actually our LLV, our lifelong vitality supplements. In the supplements, we have a alpha CRS component, and this keeps your cellular health healthy, okay? Our cells like to mutate if we have a lot of toxins or our lifestyle, and you know what happens when our cells mutate. It's not a positive thing. This helps keep our cells intact and healthy. And if you're keeping each and every cell healthy in your body, that's obviously a good thing, right? The next is the EO Omega. This is a premium fish oil that we have, loaded with 9 essential oils that you really need to be taking daily. Has your frankincense, your clove, your turmeric in it. And for people who don't necessarily even want to mess with oils, a lot of men are that way that I've experienced. They'll get their essential oil right in their fish oil, okay? And then the third component is our vitamin and mineral complex. This is all food sourced, all 3 of them. And so you're getting the nutrients directly from plants when you take these, and they acclimate to our bodies perfectly, okay? You're not gonna be peeing out bright yellow money, right? It's all gonna acclimate to your body, and they work in coordination with each other. The full dose is taking 4 pills from each bottle in a day. Okay, now that's a dosing for a 200-pound man. So most females I work with, they are able to take half a dose. So 2 from each. You could either split that up and take 1 from each in the morning with breakfast and 1 from each with lunch, or just do both in the morning with breakfast or both at lunch, okay? This product is really what made me turn the corner with my health. If you're a BNI member, you saw my testimony this morning. I was on an anti-anxiety medication, a very bad one, and I was able to get off of it using these supplements daily. I did not skip a day, okay? I still don't. I don't miss them. I always order in advance. I keep all of my supplements in like a tea, this is a tea box from Amazon, just like a bamboo tea box. And I have all my supplements there, and I just peeled off the labels and put them in the back there. And I simply grab them as I need them throughout the day, okay? I have girlfriends who have little cute bowls on their counter with their supplements, and it just puts ease at grabbing them and go, okay? The next in foundations is our Terrazyme. That is a food enzyme. If you're not familiar with food enzymes, our bodies are depleted of the enzymes that are supposed to digest our food because of our lifestyle and the food we eat. We're supposed to get the food enzymes from food, but that's almost impossible with a quality of produce now. So when you take the Terrazyme, it really helps your digestive system, and it doesn't deplete the other enzymes in your body that are serving your other body functions, like your brain and your breathing, like all of the functions of our body. So that's an important supplement people love. It also helps digest food and keeps people regular who have a problem with that. Then there's the PB Assist. The PB Assist is our probiotic. Everyone knows about probiotics right now. Ours is supreme. It's double encapsulated, so it makes it to your lower digestive tract. It doesn't depart in your gut. The next is lemon oil and frankincense oil. Lemon oil is something that I recommend people drink daily in their water. Okay, I leave it right by my coffee maker, and while I'm making coffee, I just have me a glass of lemon water, and it really gets your body flowing. People also recommend that you do a warm, not hot, but very warm water with lemon to get your systems going in the morning, which is a healthy lifestyle. The next is exercise and weight management. It starts again with that foundational LLV, or lifelong vitality. This also has a 100% money back guarantee. So if you take these supplements regularly for, let's say you give yourself a month, and you don't see any increase of energy, lowering stress, help with sleep, chronic pain, then you can return the empty bottles and you'll get 100% money back. So that's, pretty cool of them. But in that exercise and weight management category, we have a product called Slim and Sassy. It's an oil blend with cinnamon and peppermint, and it really helps regulate metabolism. It regulates. So if you have a really high metabolism, it's actually going to lower it. Like I have a girlfriend, my upline, her metabolism is out of this world. She's a skin and bone, very active, and it helps her sleep, which is crazy. But it will help regulate metabolism. The next is Deep Blue Rub. Most people have heard of the Deep Blue Rub. Very popular. It's similar to your BioFreeze, and it just soothes muscles and really does healing. It's not just a Band-Aid type of healing. Next is copaiba oil and soft gels. This is one of my favorite products. I take it daily. It is similar to your CBD oil. So it has the same constituents as CBD, but it's not from the same plant. So you're not going to get any THC whatsoever, but it's going to give you all the same benefits that you hear of CBD oil. Anti-anxiety, help with respiratory and digestion. It's a really heavy hitter. Then you have the turmeric dual gel, capsules. This is also a double encapsulated capsule where there's the powder from the plant inside of the liquid from the essential oil. So it's a really powerful packed turmeric supplement. Also for inflammation, antioxidant, antibacterial, indigestion, protects neurological diseases, and skin is what turmeric is helpful for. The next protocol would be rest and manage stress. Now I know I'm talking fast. There's one whole class devoted to all of our supplements, so I'm really just kind of doing a surface level of information here. And again, chime in with questions. Rest and manage stress, again, lifelong vitality, LLV, as we in the hood slang word, LLV, you know. And then frankincense. Frankincense is the king of oils. It is absolutely, when in doubt, use frankincense. It is our highest amount of anti-inflammatory properties. So anti-inflammatory is really the root of all disease and chronic pain, chronic illness. So I drop that under my tongue each morning as well. When I first got it, I was using it with my face lotion because it's also really helpful for fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots. And so I put it in my face cream when I first got into oil 6 years ago. And I started being able to remember things because I had 2 young twin babies and I had baby brain. And when I started doing that daily, I was able to be like, I remember where my car keys are. They're in the side pocket of my diaper bag. I brought it, I was able to really focus because it also helps with brain health. It breaks the blood-brain barrier and therefore can really nurture your brain health. Next is balance.
So why did you switch from it in your lotion to under your tongue?
Great question. So now I just use the doTERRA has a whole skincare line and it's infused in that.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Good question. Then there's balance, which is a grounding blend. And this is an emotionally supportive oil. You put that on your wrists. Corey, did you get yours yet?
I did. Yep. Thank you.
Do you like the smell?
I do. Yeah.
That's one that goes in my purse. There's one in my car, not in the heat, like when it's cold out. And I just put that on constantly. It's just so refreshing and grounding what it says. Lavender is also a calming oil. It's anti-anxietal, it's calming, it's relaxing. I put it on my pillowcase, in my diffuser, my children's diffuser at night, in our bath. My son, who is hard to get down to sleep, he gets a few drops in his bathtub, he gets some in his diffuser and on his pillowcase. So when I do that, I get a restful night because he doesn't wake up and come in my room. Then there's Serenity oil and soft gels. This is our restful blend, and this is to support healthy sleep. Adaptive oil and soft gels is our calming blend. These are the soft gels, and this is also in my personal daily regimen. This is a nerve relaxer. If you feel like your nerves are shot and you really just need that relaxation on a nerve level, this is your go-to. It's got gamma aminobutyric acid in it, and it's a GABA disruptor, which is a neurotransmitter. So it really calms nerves, and I love it. I take one in the morning, and if it's been a hectic day, I'll take one at night for sleep, but usually if I take one in the morning, it's not too hectic of a day.
That adaptive I started using too because it was told to me that it was like also helpful for mental, like probably mental relaxation also or whatever. So I rub that on my forearms as well, and that's been really helpful. This week I started doing it again. So I just found it.
I love when I find those kind of things. That's awesome. I agree. The smell is amazing. It's one of my favorite smells. So then the last protocol here is to reduce toxic load. The ways you can do that is actually very simple. Diffusing oils in the air, especially citrus oils and On Guard, clean your air. We also have a blend called Purify, which is intended just to purify air. And a diffuser is simply, I have one blowing right on me as I speak. It's got spearmint in it, which is the oil of confident speech. But any lemon oil is going to cleanse the air, any airborne pathogens, and I put it in where my cats have their litter box, and it really freshens their area. On Guard Concentrate is a cleaner we use in lieu of like your Pine Sol or any cleaner. So this is multi-purpose. It is like Pine Sol where you put 2 tablespoons in a container that size and add water, shake it up, and I mean I use it on the carpet, surfaces, anything I need a cleaner for. Windows I don't, but I have another thing for that. But it's an all around cleaner, and it smells amazing. I mean, my kid could literally, my 4-year-old could spray it in his face, in his mouth, and yeah, it would probably taste gross, but it's 100% non-toxic, so it wouldn't cause a problem whatsoever. We have On Guard laundry detergent, same thing. An On Guard oil is in that detergent, an entire two 10 milliliter bottles, and it uses enzymes to peel away at this soiled laundry. Then we have On Guard toothpaste, spa products,
Yes.
skincare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is On Guard laundry detergent for sensitive skin? I mean, do you have to pay attention to that too, sensitivities with that, or is it?
Yeah,
No.
it's great for sensitive skin. I mean, I have friends with infant babies who use this in lieu of, the
Okay.
because the On Guard washes away, so you're not going to get clove and cinnamon on someone's skin.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Good questions. Okay, so the tips I have is have fun. So diffuse new things every day. Peppermint and wild orange are amazing in the morning to kind of get you started, get you amped up for the day. At night, lavender and breathe are our go-to, but it's so much fun when you get those random oils. If you get free oil of the month oil and you're like, what do I do with it? Diffuse it. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes you're just going to crave things and just diffuse it. It's an easy way to make your house smell good. I have friends who come over to my home and they're like, or their kids will be like, this smells like Jessica's house, Miss Jessica's house, if it smells like herbs of any kind. And one time I had pillows I returned to a furniture store. I wanted different throw pillows. And they opened up the bag and they're like, is there potpourri in here? And I was like, no, I just diffuse constantly. So that was kind of cool. Next, use citrus oils in your water, okay? I use stainless steel, and this actually has peppermint essential oil in it. Citrus will clean out and cleanse your body and detoxify you that way. When you first drink citrus oils, you might experience more time on the toilet for a few days because that's your initial flush of toxins, and it's perfectly normal, happens to most people. But then you kind of maintain by drinking citrus after that. I drink peppermint in my water because peppermint essential oil is the #1 IBS essential oil, and it soothes digestion no matter if you have problems with it or not. And also that nervous stomach completely takes it away. It's also a vasodilator, so your blood is going to retain more oxygen. So a lot of athletes will spray peppermint mist on their legs before a run or drink it in their water, and they're going to have more oxygen in their blood for that workout. I'm talking to you, Martin, the runner. Okay, next is safety. So with essential oils comes a level of safety precaution that you need to use. Topical, when we say use it topical, that means putting it on your skin. And when you do that, you need to dilute the oil. Some oils you can put on neat, straight. Some oils are caustic or hot, and you need to dilute them. The hot oils would include cinnamon, oregano, the ones that kind of burn even when you smell them. You always want to do a skin test when you first get oils and dilute it, see how your skin responds. It's kind of a trial and error, but when you ordered your oils, you got a book like this, which is like kind of a catalog. And on each oil page, it's going to tell you if you can use it neat, if it has maybe a sensitivity, or you have to dilute it. It's all included in that guide you got with your oils, and it's absolutely in the book I provided you. So if you have a question about a certain oil, just simply look it up in that book. I make roller bottles. So this is an oregano mix, and it's just got coconut oil in here with 10 drops of oregano. So now I've diluted it appropriately, and I can use it on my children's spine. Okay.
Hey Jess, what does oregano benefit as a roller?
So it's got antibacterial, antiviral properties. So when in lieu of an antibiotic, I use it then.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
Because I put it in a capsule for myself to take it as an antibiotic solution, but I wouldn't do that under age 8. And speaking of, we have veggie gel caps. This one's empty, an empty veggie gel cap. And this one's been on my counter, so it's kind of sticky, but you just open it and drop essential oil in it. And then you can dilute that drop with olive oil, coconut oil, what have you, anything you would eat. And then you can take it like a supplement. So if I thought I was needing an antibiotic, I would take 2 drops of oregano and also 2 drops of tea tree, dilute the rest, take it 3 times a day for 5 days, if that's, what it took. Okay. And you can buy these through doTERRA. It's actually the cheapest over Amazon or Whole Foods. And it's $4 for 120 of them. Okay, so with supplements, with all the supplements I mentioned earlier, some keys here are to take them after a substantial meal. Always take them with food, right? Start slowly. So if the dose is 4 out of a bottle in a day, start with 1 and kind of let your body build up on it. And that's how you should start it. Make it a lifestyle, okay? Taking them at the same time creates a ritual. I know in the morning, it's my cue. I just had breakfast. Okay, now I have to go get my supplements in order and take them. And keep at it, okay? If you really want lasting change, if you have health issues that have taken 10 years to be created, it's not gonna take 10 days for them to go away. It's gonna take 10 months or longer, right? And it really is a lifestyle to have these supplements in your body. Unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, our food quality is just no longer as good as it used to be. And so supplementing vitamins and minerals is really important for almost every individual. So a sample wellness box that people may order to do that whole lifestyle swap here is a Lifelong Vitality Pack, which you can see is $79.50. And that is, again, for females, mostly a 2-month supply, okay? I have taken full doses if I have a busy, stressful week, let's say. But in general, I take half. On Guard toothpaste with 0 toxins is $8.50. Copaiba soft gels, $32 for 30. There's actually 60 in there. Oh, $32 for 60 pills. Balance essential oil, 21, and wild orange, 10. So that would give you the 126 PV. Now with doTERRA, if you have a loyalty rewards cart, then you will qualify to get a free oil of the month if you order before the 15th of the month. So each month it's a different oil that they will send you for free. People love getting that free oil, and on the 1st of the month we all check out what our free oil is going to be. Loyalty rewards program, I don't believe anyone here is on that, so if you want more information about that, please contact me. I'll help you set that up. It's an auto order. So let's say you do begin taking these supplements and you really find a significant change in your health and your energy and all the things, and you know you're going to be ordering products each month, you're going to start getting points back for each order, and then you can get free things with those points. You'll see PV is product value, simply dollar for dollar on oils. Products, not so much. It's an $8.50 toothpaste with a product value of $5, and you have to get your product value to $125 in that given month. You want the freebie. So just a little detail there. Okay. Now I'm just going to speak a couple slides on building your pipeline. This is a big concept for doTERRA. And in doTERRA, there's 3 types of people, okay? There are people who come upon the product, try them in their home, and live the wellness lifestyle. And they love the product, and that's wonderful for them. That's 90% of all of doTERRA's organization are simply product users. The next type of person in doTERRA is someone who likes to share the information about their products to their loved ones. They just end up talking about it naturally because it's working, right? If someone has chronic migraines and all of a sudden these products have helped them overcome that, it's going to be a topic of conversation. And maybe they have friends and family who are like, I want those oils too. They can enroll their family and friends and make enough to get their own products paid for. And we call that sharers, a sharer being person. Then there's the third type, which is a builder. This is someone who wants to supplement their income and make an impact. They really want to spread the information to anyone and everyone who will listen. That's what I do, right? So where are you? We have traditional jobs with who trading hours for dollars, limit on advancement in earnings, limited time freedom, and you build other people's dreams. With authentic direct sales, which doTERRA lies under, there's a true residual income, no limits on advancement or earnings. No one can ever tell you to stop working. Your income is relative to how much you're willing to work. You have freedom to choose your schedule when you do your doTERRA work, and you can build on dreams as you go. So why doTERRA? Why would doTERRA be a good option? Well, it's the most tested and most trusted essential oil that there is. It's so rigorously tested that you can drop it under your tongue and you're never going to have ill effect because they're tested so well. There's over 8.5 million customers who use doTERRA. They're used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. They're also used now in cancer clinics in merriment with the Western medicine. It's the largest essential oil company in the world. It had a growth rate similar to Apple with $1 billion company in 7 years, and also Facebook. It has a record-breaking retention rate of 65%, which in direct sales, the average is 13%, because if people use these in their lifestyle and replace things, they'll buy more, right? You don't have to buy purses every single month. It creates partnerships with growers around the world. We source our oils all over the globe. So that's why we technically can't call our product organic, because we source from all the different countries. We call it beyond organic. We actually go beyond even the organic standards of the US. But we source our lemon from Italy because that's where lemon was created. And so we go to the source. We create partnerships with growers around the world. So in the third world countries that we source our oils from, we end up paying the growers way above their national average of pay. We don't buy the land and try to sharecrop it and get the cheapest value. We go in or cheapest price. We go in and to farmers who are existing and they've been doing it for generations, and we give them business and we help them and we pipe water into their community if that's a need, and we build clinics and schools, and that's an amazing philanthropy part of our business. And as members, you can actually go on these trips and help. It's pretty cool. Then we're a privately owned company. We'll never go public. Our founders, our 7 founders, went out of their pocket and started this company, and it's pretty amazing. They're debt-free without any outside funding. So they have a lot of really cool background here. We like to talk about the idea of hauling buckets versus building a pipeline. So the analogy is there's these group of people who live in a village, and they have to go get buckets of water to drain, to laundry, to use for laundry. And they have to, let's say, go get 4 or 5 buckets a day to survive. Well, there's one gentleman in this group who decides at night, after he's gotten the 5 buckets for the day, he's going to spend an hour or 2 just starting a little pipe. And then the next day, after his 5 buckets, he's going to stay up a little later, work a little more than his friends, and build the second part of the pipe. And he continues to do this over time until finally he's created a pipe. And now he doesn't have to haul buckets anymore. He has a direct pipe of water, in this case, going to him, and he has to do nearly the work that the others getting buckets do. So that's the same with doTERRA. So a lot of people who choose this as a business opportunity maybe have a day job and then chip at it a couple hours a night until they start to have the freedom to choose if they want to go further with it as a full supplemental job. So how do you make money? You sample people, right? When you hear a need, especially a health need, you provide them a sample. It's best when it's an acute thing that they're going to see immediate results. You teach them about the essential oils. You don't have to do it in a classroom setting. You can always do it on a one-on-one appointment. You enroll them so that they have their membership, and then you support their use of the oil. Repeat. The income opportunities for doTERRA is we have different ranks, just like every direct sales company does. The first significant rank is called Elite, and you make about $365 a month, and it would take about 3 months to obtain that goal if you're working, I would say, part-time hours, okay? Then you're paying for your product and then some. To Premier, and I'm not going to read every line of this that you guys can all read, is $939 per month for a Premier, and this person has 2 business partners that they're working with, battle buddies, if you will. To Silver, which is starting to be a significant, this was able to really almost replace my teaching income, which was my first goal in doTERRA, and that's $2,300 a month, taking about 18 months, and that's when you're not working at a very fast pace. That's a slower rate, actually. All the way up to, let's jump to Diamond, making $16,814 a month. That is a month, and that's not pie in the sky. There's so many people who are able to reach this goal because the product sells itself. It's really just a matter of information. People are aware of what our products are capable of and how they're able to replace the junk and save us money in our lifestyle. I don't go to Walgreens anymore for medications. I go there for nail polish, and that's it, because I create everything else at home. You know, I don't have to go get Pepto. I don't have to get Zantac, you know, allergy meds. I am able to manage all of that healthcare in my own home. So then our top rank is Presidential Diamond, and that's $104,000 a month. When I started doTERRA, my 2-up line was a Diamond within the year, and she was the one who trained me. So that was pretty cool. So what does residual income mean to me? It's been a way to find financial freedom and time freedom with my family, and it's really just a huge blessing that while I'm changing lives with the product and the business opportunity, I'm also able to really have control over how I manage my time, and it's just been an amazing journey for me personally. So how much time is involved? If you're looking to pay for your product, you know, you want to pay for your habit, 3 to 5 hours a week is about all it's going to take. And if you really think about, you know, how much time we spend on social media or watching excess TV or what have you, 3 to 5 hours a week devoted to something that's going to pay for something is not a lot. Then to supplement your income would take 10 to 15 hours a week, less than a part-time job. And to replace your income would be the same amount of hours working in a typical 9 to 5. So could this work for me? People ask themselves. Well, if you're passionate about oils, most of you, all of you are new oil users, and that's why you were invited to these classes. So, you know, if you're passionate about the oils and you just find yourself talking about them, easy to share the information and your passion. Do you care about people? I know all of you here most likely do, because you wouldn't be my friends if you didn't. Can you follow a system and get this done? So the system is amazing because it's tailored to you. So nobody does this business the same way as the next. And there's so many systems that you can choose from. There's so many avenues to take that it really is a way to find your talent and what you're good at and go from there. And as your upline, I would help you find that and do that. So what's the next step? Identify what type of person you are. If you want to share or build with doTERRA, let me know, of course. I'll have a business made easy presentation and nurture that side of it with you. And then further than that, we have daily mentor calls, which is a training by a triple Presidential Diamond in doTERRA. She's the top rank of all of our company. And she's who I went to Prague to learn from. And she has a whole system of training. So it's a no-brainer for that. Lastly, and suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust magic of new beginnings, I should say. So that's the PowerPoint for this first class, this first session. I'd love to open it up for any questions that you have.
So Jess, maybe we can talk offline, but so when I bought the doTERRA starter kits for myself and both daughters, for them just to have the opportunity to order their own oils, directly. I guess that might be something we could talk about getting. I don't know, Jen, if you'd be interested in something like that instead of, having to go through me or someone else, because I know she uses doTERRA. She's shaking her head.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jen, you're so lucky. Your mom is awesome to hook it up like that. That's so cool. Truda, we're just about ending, but hi, we love to see you here. So with doTERRA, enrollment means that you're a member of doTERRA, and it's just like a Sam's Club or a Costco membership, and it's $35 for the year. And you get 25% off of retail price. And that's the same discount I get as person selling it. That's the deepest discount possible. And then you would have your own website to order from, and you can look at all our products and manage your orders, and they ship directly to you. If you start that loyalty rewards card I mentioned, you can also start accruing points for your purchases. So I recommend being a member, and that's how you would do it. So there's two ways to enroll with doTERRA. Either you enroll with $35 and then you pick your oils a la carte that you want, or you pick an enrollment kit and you don't have to pay the $35, and it's the kit that they've created, which is the most popular 10 oils.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? All right. Well, again, I love to honor your time, respect your time, and I appreciate you all for hopping on. If you, of course, call me, text me, email me if you have any questions personally, and I look forward to next week when we get together again at 6, and I'll send you all a reminder for that as well. So you guys have a great Wednesday night. All right.
So Jess, in order to get the code, we need to watch the YouTube video that you sent to us.
Corey, you saved my life. I didn't tell you the code word.
No.
I'm so glad you're here. I would have had to
I was going
re-record.
to say something if she didn't.
Oh, you guys are saving me. I love it. So the code word for tonight's video is lemon.
Lemon.
Yes. I would have had to, thank you, Corey and Megan. You guys are awesome. Now you have to learn every week.
One more quick question.
What does this code word do?
Well, you have to watch the whole video, sister, but it's,
I asked for the link. Gotta send me the link.
I sent you the Zoom code.
Well, I've got the Zoom code for this call, but I don't have the recording because it hasn't finished yet.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. So the code word, there'll be one code word with each class. So at the end, you'll have 8 code words to provide to me, and then you'll get a free diffuser for having completed the 8 class videos.
Sweet.
Did someone else have a question, Megan? Did you, or?
I
No.
just had a quick question about real briefly, like peppermint oil. If I wanted to make, like, someone just suggested I make a peppermint tea with cinnamon for my PMS, and so I was wondering if, like, she said use like 3 bags of peppermint tea or whatever, like how many oil drops would that be? Like just a couple drops, right?
Oh, one.
Just 1 drop of peppermint. Yeah. Okay.
You're drinking it? I missed that first part.
Yeah.
Okay. So like this is a big, I think it's bigger than a pint. And I have 1 drop of peppermint and it's strong. So if it's too strong for you at the beginning, get a pitcher of water and put 1 in. Drink that. Because honestly, when I first drank it, it was like drinking mouthwash. I'm not going to lie. Now I'm obsessed with it. Like I drink it every single day, but it takes a minute to get used to it. 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
So
Great. Thank you.
What is it then? Peppermint with what?
Just a little bit of cinnamon and to make a tea.
yeah, and that would be like our Slim and Sassy combination, which also has grapefruit in it, which is an appetite suppressant. But the cinnamon is really good for your blood sugar regulation, and the peppermint's good for energy. So that's a great combination in general. I personally don't like drinking cinnamon water, but you would just play around with it. Our Slim and Sassy people love it in their water. So again, it's just a preference thing.
And that Slim and Sassy is just like for under your tongue?
People drink it in their water. You can also put it in a capsule. It also comes in gel caps. You could put it
Okay.
in smoothies. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? And again, after the 8 weeks, you're going to have a lot of information. I would love to talk to you for 8 hours
Mhm.
straight, and I probably could, but we won't do that to you. All right, ladies. Well, it's so good to you, and Martin. So good to see you all tonight. Have a great Wednesday. Get some good sleep, and enjoy another sunny day tomorrow.
Thanks,
Thank
Jess. Great
you.
presentation.
Thanks, Jess.
you.
You bet. We'll see
Yes.
you later.